Hello everyone, this is David at Grow and Eat This. I want to do a little quickie basics of how I look at fertilizer. My preference is always organic fertilizer. I don't know that ground up minerals in a bag is any worse than whatever the other stuff is, but I know it'll be a slower release. But one of the dilemmas I get is that people get all tied up in knots about, oh, this is a 5-4-4 and this is a 4-3-4. What, you know, they're all not much. This is my base stuff here that I use. It's Hollytone. It's a 4-3-4. Why do I use Hollytone? Costco will have a big bag of it on sale in the spring for $17. That's why. And it gives me the basics of all kinds of stuff. Now, if this was a 5-6-5 or a 3-4-3, people have all kinds of discussions. Let's look at it this way. That's how I try and look at it. If I take 100 grains, I have no idea how many I have here, but if I take 100 grains, 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the nitrogen in 100 grains. Now, phosphate, oh, that's 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the potash is also 4. 4, 3, 4, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 5. So that one doesn't count. So that's it. The rest of this stuff is whatever it is. Clay, who knows? I don't know. But the difference is in, that's per 100. If it's 4 grains, 3 grains, and 4 grains in 100 pellets, how do you know how much you put down when you fertilize? If you put down 150 grains, oh my goodness, you've now put down 7 grains of nitrogen, 6 grains of this, and 7 grains of potash. The plant doesn't know. The plant doesn't care. What I want is the basic, got a little bit of everything in it. Now, I get some added problems. I'm here in North Georgia, central North Georgia, Lawrenceville, and we have one soil type. It's called clay hardpan. Now, a mineral analysis of clay hardpan is it contains clay hardpan. There's almost no minerals in it whatsoever. A little iron, that's about it. So I add some azomite. Why? Because it's got all kinds of little trace minerals. Did you know that your plants won't grow without selenium? Georgia doesn't have any. It's got to come from someplace else. So I add some azomite. Some people say Epsom salts aren't needed for the magnesium. For me, Epsom salts makes the plants look so nice and green. They're just beautiful. And there's no magnesium in our soil. So I add some magnesium. Should you add magnesium? I don't know. Find out if you have any in your soil. If you don't, probably need to add some. Now, I got a lot of tomatoes and a lot of peppers. They're all young plants. I need some tops. So I need nitrogen to get some sturdy plants to support the peppers. Now, blood meal, 100%. It is a, what is it, 1200. So, I pour out a cupful of blood meal. That means 12 out of 100 of those little grains are nitrogen. $12 out of 100. Now, I want to get lots of fruit, so I need bone meal. Bone meal is 4-12-12. Guess what? I get 4 parts of nitrogen, 12 parts of phosphate, 12 parts of calcium. The third number they show you there is not potash, it's calcium. Now, supposedly our soil is slightly acidic. Buy a pH meter and find out for yourself. We run 6.5 to 7 in the garden. So, I'm going to add bone meal. remember, 4 parts are nitrogen, 12 grains are phosphate. That's 16 grains per 100. So now I'm going to mix this up. And I'm thinking this is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about a 12-12-6. 12-12-6, pretty good stuff. That ought to grow me some nice tomatoes and some nice peppers. So I'm going to take this and spread it around in the garden. So that's what I do. Cottage cheese or yogurt container, a bone meal, blood meal. Those about the last bag of the Hollytone that I put in had about 6 containers of this. A little bit of azomite and about half a cup of magnesium. That's what I use for my basic fertilizer for all the tomatoes, peppers, squash, anything that I want. I want some green, but not too much. But I want lots of whatever the tomato, pepper, squash, whatever that part is. That's that second number. So this is David at Grow and Eat This, and that's my basic fertilizer mix. Now I'm going to go spread it around, take one of them little claw things to dig it in and give it a good water. So happy gardening to you. Let's start growing stuff.